siento aquí tu presencia. La noche de anoche y nos ponemos a llorar.
Yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That energy'll make you niggas move to Europe. But it's regular for me, yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made, that's on my lord. I kill them all before I let them kill my joy. I done been through it all, what you endure. It used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's plural. Fuck everybody, that's on my body. My blick first, then God got me. I watch them pander with them backhanded compliments. Put their head on the Cuban link as a monument. I pay homage and I'll always mind my business. I never lost who I am for a rap image. There's motivation if you wonder how I did it. Yeah, nigga, going up your rank. Know you a god even when they say you ain't. Yeah, nigga, keep your feelings out the way. Never let no one put smut up on your name. Yeah, nigga, keep your head down and work like I do. But understand, everybody ain't go like you. Yeah, nigga, if they say it's love, you been lied to. A couple rules of engagements, I'ma guide you.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Riding in my GNX with Anita Baker in the tape deck. It's gonna be a sweet love. Fuck apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up. Don't acknowledge me, then maybe we can say it's fair. Take it to the internet and I'ma take it there. Miss my uncle Lemaine, he said that he would kill me if I didn't make it. Now I'm possessed by a spirit and they can't take it. Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though, call me crazy, everybody questionable. Turn me to an Eskimo, I drew the line in decimals. Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go. Won a Super Bowl and I was the only one congratulate me. All these niggas agitated, I'm just glad they shown their faces, quite frankly. Plenty artists, but they outdated. Old ass flows trying to convince me that you they favorite. This is not for lyricists, I swear it's not the sentiments. Fuck a double entendre, I want y'all to feel this shit. Old soul, bitch, I probably built them pyramids. Ducking strays when I rap battled in the Nickersons. Where you from? Not where I'm from. We all indigenous. Against all lies, I squabbled up for them dividends. Against all lies, I showed up as a gentleman. I done lost plenty friends, 16 to be specific. Put that on my kids' children. We gon' see the future first. They like that big trip, and I just want what I deserve. What bridge they done burned? All of them is over with. I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it. Yeah, nigga, going up your rank. Know you a god even when they say you ain't. Yeah, nigga, keep your feelings out the way.
Pull up in motorcades, I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do, hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway, hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way, cause I took control of things, ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race, niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings, make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks, make you explode the face. Now you official now, but you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new, I'm about to drop in a few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit, I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game, now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves, quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose. No, on the ground, you. But I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all.
Peace and blessings to the tribe. Peace and blessings to the clan. From Quetzalcoatl to the Queen Khalifas themselves. How y'all doing? Look, I be vibed out listening to Nip. You know what I'm saying? You with us, Terry? How you doing, Terry? You can hear us? You on mute?
Peace and blessings, y'all. What's
Look,
up?
everybody vibed out. Yo, tapped in with Terry. And Goddess Oshun Femi. How you doing, Oshun Femi?
It's all to the G. Peace,
Well, hey,
bliss, and favor to everyone.
I say, it's amazing to get. It's gonna be amazing to get these goddesses together tonight. We got Atari. She's gonna break down some codes for us. We got Rick Rock, the native. He's gonna pop in a little bit later to talk on some Chiefs on the Land energy. But before anything else, we got to bring everything in with the water. We got to bring with Oshun. Oshun over there on the West Coast. Goddess, with no further ado, please introduce yourself and tell us what you're bringing tonight.
Peace and greetings, bliss and favor. That's what I'm bringing. Peace, greetings, bliss, and favor. I say, I'm bringing that warrior woman energy, that warrior woman music, that warrior woman talk, walk, all of the things. I'm bringing some cardology. I think we might go there a little bit. But I'm bringing the ancestors and the warrior women with me. So I say.
I say. And I know you got a couple of videos you wanted to play tonight. But before anything else, please tell them what part of California you're from. So just in case they want to pop up on you, tell us some things you've done. Tell us about who you are.
Oh Lord, don't pop up on me now. She don't like that. No, I'm just playing. Just a call away. But I'm in Oakland, California. Born, raised, and back here now. What else you had said?
That's something to talk about right there. You're born and raised over there, right? So you're born and raised for energy. Explain, like talk about that a little bit.
Oakland, land of the warriors. Land of the warriors.
Y'all, she be doing the work. She goes to the water. She does the practices. She does all the things. Okay, don't let her sit there and play. She goes to the water. She do the rituals. I haven't even met her in person yet, but I've seen her work and the work that she does down at the water and for the land. And my sis don't play. Like, she about that shit.
Thank you.
You're being too humble.
Look, I was gonna get her to her. You know, I was gonna pop up on her. I was gonna let her play humble, but you know what? Look, this is what we're gonna do. Hold on, because I was gonna surprise her and play one of her videos because she always get on here and play shy. But look, she knows she's a warrior woman, though, right?
I don't play
Turning
shy.
to the fruits in
Shit. Cause we got a bunch of videos tonight. I know I uploaded it. Hold on.
But yes, Oakland, California is home of the warriors, home of the Black Panthers, home of the freedom fighters, home of, I'ma just say, Queen Khalifa.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, you know, home of the free spirit, the hustlers, the gangsters, all the things. You know what I'm saying? So we about that action out here. Not a lot of talk, but we about that action.
We're definitely gonna talk about it.
510 real quick. The Oakland's area code is 510, and California was established. When Queen Khalifa established California, it was in 1510. So Oakland is a straight reflection of the 1510 510 energy. Ashe? Okay.
Yes, indeed. I absolutely noticed that when I was doing looking up some things last year, I believe. I was like, okay. And that was around the time that I found Khalifa, is it street or avenue? I think it's street. And I took that picture with my ancestor stick and I'm dripped in gold. And I'm like, okay, Yeah, I have been driving by that street for so long, and it didn't click until it did. So,
So, well, hold on. With no further ado, I got my technology right now. Hold on, wait a second. Who this?
Warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman. Who do you see? Warrior woman. Does she look like me? Warrior woman. Close your eyes. Warrior woman. She's there inside. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Not affected by the naysayers and the trends. Got wounds and battle scars draped in royal garb. They reach but so far. To me it don't come hard. A true believer, truth seeker. Master in the craft, she is never weaker. See a warrior woman play this loud through the speaker. Watch her, regal attitude exudes with every stride. Only walk around with her head held high. Even in the darkest hour. When weak, negating all her power, she still rise and get back on assignment. She would never let her time in before she shine a diamond. Must see all dreams come to fruition. Stand tall, never in a compromised position. And when I'm on the mic, there is no competition. Warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman, warrior woman. Who do you see? Warrior woman. Does she look like me? Warrior woman. Close your eyes. Warrior woman. She's there inside. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. Stay true to the end. Warrior woman. A born leader, when I lead a battle, I gotta beat her. Successor, I accept nothing lesser. Don't be fooled by mass deception. Victory always comes with a valuable lesson. Keep them guessing. Captivated is your mind. She's alluring all the time. Intriguing, hard to find. So much mystery in her eyes. Body.
Now, that was over, what, 10, 11 years ago? Who was that, guys?
oh boy, it wasn't that long ago. It was about 8 years ago.
Okay. You've been on your path for a long time, and that's why I like this, because you out here, RBG, there's a lot of y'all that been on your path for a long time, really out here doing the work, getting spiritually, you know what I'm saying, putting out healing, putting out positive information. So I'm going to always give you a big kudos for that, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you respect to your flowers for that. And introduce you, if they don't know who you are, introduce you to the tribe and everything, because you've been on the show several times before. But like the guy that said, you're real humble, so I want to make the connection, because the West Coast is about to do some amazing things. They put a lot of ignorance out there to make it seem like, but they got conscious tribes all around the lands, north, south, east, west, and with Atari and a couple other goddesses, they most definitely, a couple of people all over the West Coast, they most definitely putting on for the conscious. And I wouldn't just say conscious community, but for the future. I don't know what you want to call it, indigenous futurism, whatever we want to call it, but they putting on for a whole new what you get say, Atari, the whole new timeline.
Hey, it's gonna be a whole new timeline, Ashe. This shit finna be brand motherfucking new. We anchoring Egypt over here. And I'm gonna go into the numbers later, as you will see, because that's what I do.
I want to speak to that land part too, because maybe sis Atari can connect the ley lines and all the things. But in terms of that video was shot in West Oakland, home of the Panthers, right? And it was also shot in New Orleans.
I saw it at Gill Street. I saw it.
Yes. It was shot on a slab where they brought the slaves in and washed them and sold them. So, you know, that video has so much potency to it, even though it's very simple, but just connecting those two lands was really important for that vision.
Were you there about 2 years ago when at Sunni Patterson's house? Sunni Patterson had an event over there by the graveyard. We came out there for the Ancestor Fest. Were you there then?
I haven't been to New Orleans in about It's been a little minute. But I do know Sunny, but I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I popped up on that one. Me and Tahir RBG, we walked the land. Chiefs walked the land. So yeah, what else do you have, guys? You were asking about the ley lines and everything. Tell us about the work that you do for the land.
I was wanting to see if she could connect.
I could tap in. I could tap into it. So, if you don't know, there are a whole lot of indigenous people out here that have Louisiana, especially Louisiana heritage. And that's because California, well, specifically the Bay Area, if you go from the ley line, the 37 ley line, which is the golden ratio. So we're in the golden ratio ley line. And Stockton and the Bay Area and San Francisco is a reflection because we're all on this golden ratio energy. And then you have 415, which is San Francisco. And the reflection of that is 504. That's where we get the NOLA portal. We know that San Francisco and NOLA are portals. So our ancestors naturally knew, their spirit recognized for them to come to California to start us over here. So it was like a spiritual recognition for them to come this way. And we know that during that time, a lot of us also have family in LA, because you can't just go from there to here. You got to go through LA and up here, which goes into the reflection of Aries. And Aries is the reflection of a direct reflection of San Francisco, Stockton, and LA. So we're a cosmic reflection of Aries on the land, because when it came time for it, which is Aries is ruled by Mars, which is ruled by SEKHMET, which is ruled by which rules the war. When it's time for this motherfucker to go over, guess what time it is? Everybody gonna come this way.
I say. They saying goddess. Ocean Femi, they say they want to hear that your cardiology and prophecy when you be doing the card
Go
work.
over Dolly. Go
Yeah.
over the shit. You explained it so well. She explained the transition of Dolly and how important it was for our community.
So before we go on to Dolly, I do want to say with the cards, in respect to the cards, in terms of California, it's a two of diamonds energy. And so the two of diamond has the 8 of clubs in Venus and the eight of spades in Neptune. So that is that very focused energy. But the 8 of spades is also that goddess energy. It is the card of the goddess. It is the card of the warriors. It's also like an Ogun type of energy as well. So, and I say goddess and Ogun together, but goddess, the word goddess is an 8 of spade energy, but Ogun is that 8 of spade warrior type of energy as well. So it's some very powerful, potent energy up in here spiritually. It is, like I said, it's in Neptune, so it is like how right now we have this haze, this over the land a little bit, but we're gonna clear that up. It's clearing up, and we are returning to reclaim the reclamation of many things, and definitely sovereign energy, definitely the energy of the goddess leading, pushing forward, is very important. So Dolly, wow, okay. She is an interesting time for her to transition, but not really. Like, not really. When we look at the cards, back to the warriors of the land, right? Huey P. Newton, the co-founder of the Black Panther Party, was born February 17th. February 17th, 2026, we had the solar eclipse in Aquarius, we had the Chinese Lunar New Year, and also Jesse Jackson transitioned on that very same day. So very, very potent energy, very powerful energy. I already knew based off seeing that it was Huey P. Newton's birthday that it was going to be magnanimous. And then we're also bringing in this horse energy. We're bringing in this ring of fire energy, right? Which the horse and the ring of fire are tied together because of the shape of the ring of fire in the Pacific area with all the volcanic and earthquake energy, right? So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be some huge shakeups. So all of that happening on an 8 of Diamonds day. This was the beginning of the Aquarius and Leo axis of eclipse over the next 2 years, right? Which signified that the nodes, the astrological nodes, the nodals of the moon were getting ready to shift. So this was the opening portal. Now we are about to close Pisces and Virgo, that portal. So the last 2 years we've been in this Pisces and Virgo eclipse season. And so the one that is happening tonight for us on the West Coast, and on the East Coast for y'all is happening tomorrow. Now that's significant because it happening on the East Coast, but also for pretty much everywhere else in the world. That day, which is, like I said, tomorrow for us on the West Coast, is the transformation card to February 17th. It's the transformation card to Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton was also an 8 of Diamonds. It's a little wordy in there, so I don't want to lose anybody. February 17th, 8 of Diamonds. All that stuff I just listed. Dolly Parton, 8 of Diamonds. What is this? Lunar eclipse in Pisces. That is finishing off this transit. Happening on a Jack of Hearts day is the transformation card to the 8 of Diamonds. So it's signifying big, big, huge transformation. We had two leaders that were born, right? Supporters of community work, event, cultural, just all the things, right? Huey P. Newton, Jesse Jackson, one born, one transitioned. So for her to transition just before this transformation and her being an 8 of Diamonds, it is another signifier saying that we are going through a deep transformation. And the Jack of Hearts transformation is wanting us to pay attention to the children, the spiritual leaders. And not too long after I said that, I saw, I don't know if it was the next day or the same, like a few hours later, I saw Sadhguru. He posted about the flood in Nepal, the flooding there. I think actually he put Tibet in China and it went into Nepal. Spiritual leaders, right? That is what the Jack of Hearts is signifying. Spiritual leaders. It's the elevation, it's Christ-like consciousness and energy. It is the energy of children. It is the energy of pastors, the pimps, and all those kinds of things. And so, all that to say, those are things to highlight, to pay attention to. But it's also, again, signifying a change of guard, right? Because in between that, we have eclipse season is like, we have one eclipse and then we have another one about 2 weeks later. So the one that just happened, the solar eclipse, was August 12th. That one was an Ace of Diamonds energy because it happened on an Ace of Diamonds day. So an Ace of Diamonds is about new beginnings. But the Ace of Diamonds is not an easy start. It's not easy by any means. And so you have to really use all of the tools that you have acquired, all of the wisdom that you have attained, and put it forth in this new beginning. Um, so, what else do I want to say about that? There's a few things. It's a lot of things, y'all. Um, oh, another thing I wanted to point out too with Dolly was she was a huge proponent for children, or advocate for children, and advocate for literacy, which again, that Jack of Hearts energy, the children energy. So those are going to be things to watch out and pay attention to. The Jack of Hearts is also the energy of sacrifice, huge sacrifices. So whatever type of sacrifices those may be, they will happen, and they will be necessary for everything that we have been wishing for, right? Everything that we have been wishing for is going to require a sacrifice. And I say that word wish for a particular reason, because the Ace of Diamonds has a Nine of Hearts in Saturn. Saturn takes time, right? We've been wishing and hoping and pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps and all these things for so long. So now is the time. Now is the time. These wishes, these desires, these heart-centered energies that we've been pulling on, cranking in, right? Using that golden ratio spiral to spiral these things into our life and spiral out everything that is destructive and not necessary to us. Um, it's here. It's now. And so we have to lock in.
For sure. Lock in. Uh, I love how you broke down about the whole eclipse thing. I'm not really versed. I've noticed there's a lot of people that died just as rising. I opened up the phone. There was a lot of people that died. Old boy from Players Club, he died. It died. The guy from It. It's a lot of people transitioning right now, so there's something going on. And then it's a blood moon. Did you have anything on the blood moon before? Because I know you ain't got long with us, but did you have anything on the blood moon, Goddess?
Well, that's exactly what it is. It could get bloody, just like with any eclipse, really, though. It could get very bloody. But it is also calling us to remember our blood, right? Our blood, our DNA, our lineage, our heart, the thing that moves the blood in our body. And again, back to our heart space and center, our hopes, our dreams, and our desires. So, yeah, we have to use our blood. We have to use that DNA as activation.
I'm sure. I say respect. Goddess, sorry, I know you got something to add on to there. What's going on in this blood moon?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and dig a little bit deeper, but this is to show you the reflections of what she's saying. And so she talked about Huey and Jesse. I'm taking my notes, y'all, because let me tell you, I didn't put this shit together. Okay? We got Huey and Jesse who have the same energy as February 17th. That's the 2 and the 7 energy, which is the 27, which is a reflection of the ancient ley lines. Because the 720 degrees is the pyramid. So they were anchoring that ancestral energy, right? Of the ancient information, the ancient pathfinders, the ancient way showers. And then it goes into the eclipse, because the eclipse time for tonight is supposed to be at 9:23 to 12:12. Okay, let me tell you, because 9 and 2 is the same motherfucking zip code where I live, which is the same day we had the full moon. Remember, the full moon 2 months ago was on the 29th when they shut CERN down. And then the 9-2, it's also a reflection of Gary, Indiana. because that's where Michael Jackson was born. And then we have the 8-2 and the 2-8 mirror of the last eclipse, because it was on 8/12, and then it's going to be again on 8/28, which then still goes into what she said about the change of the guard, nigga, because that's where Dr. York is, at the 81226 zip code. This is the sign of our takeover. This is the sign of the takeover.
So on a night like this, hold on. So on a night like this, right? I'm gonna ask both the goddesses. On a blood moon, eclipse moon, I know a lot of people don't do a lot of rituals on eclipse because they say your whatever you're asking for can be blocked, but maybe they're asking for the wrong thing. So what kind of rituals would y'all? What kind of mindset would you have on a night like this, and tonight and tomorrow, maybe the day after that? You know, you got 3 days with it. What kind of intentions would you be putting out on a night like this? If you were trying to manifest something tonight.
Well, I like that you said mindset, because there's not always things that you have to do. You may be guided to do something. I am not a spiritualist that's going to tell you yes or no in regards to that. If you are guided to do something, go ahead and do it. Be sure to check like where that guidance is coming from, right? Make sure your head is clean and clear. Eclipse energy is very heavy. So, rest. Rest is best, in my opinion. That's what I will be doing. But yes, that mindset. So and this is something that I also tied into the post and I just shared about. On the West Coast is happening Queen of Hearts energy. And the Queen of Hearts is what we would call the reverse Venus energy to the Eight of Diamonds. And so in that, it is signifying to me embodiment of all of my values. What all of this, what's valuable, what's necessary, what's needed, and really claiming it and fully embodying it, like not taking yourself for this or that anymore, really stating and being who you are. And there may be some rearranging of those values, but right now it's time for embodiment on the West Coast, right? Be it. You is it already, so just claim it, state it. On the East Coast, and for the rest of the world, with the Jack of Hearts energy, it is signifying sacrifice with that Jack of Hearts. So, yes, water cleansing, yes, because the Queen of Hearts sits Neptune. So it's very dreamy, it's very watery, it's very Neptunian, is very much about imagination, is very much, thank you for bringing me back to that, sir. Is very much put your gold on, put your stuff on, and just look good and feel good, right? Back to that value, just really feeling great about yourself, even if it's in your little nightie or whatnot. Put the good one on, put the special one on. It is a special occasion. Put it on. So yes. And then the Jack of Hearts is like, what are you willing to, yes, get your vibrations up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What needs to be let go now? And also for those who have children on the East Coast and to the rest of the world, how are we guiding them to be leaders? So those are the things that I would be thinking about, depending on what side of the world you're on.
Goddess, let me ask you, because I want to get so much, what I'm saying, it's a privilege to have this time with you. Who are you the avatar of?
Well, I was born Kalila. So I identify with Queen Khalifa. But I've been initiated into Oshun.
Look, that's what I was expecting because you've always been putting on for that Oshun energy.
Yes.
So yeah, and I love that because we all different avatars of different very powerful deities. And people say avatar, not realizing the avatar comes with duties and responsibilities. And you most definitely live up to that whole Oshun energy you've been putting on for a very, very long time. And yeah, putting on for California and putting on for positive energy. I wanted to bring you in for my ritual. I wanted to bring the water in first. I wanted to bring that Oshun energy first because we're gonna bring the blood later on. We're gonna bring all this because we brought the good. We gotta take the good, the bad, and the ugly with the West Coast. So we're gonna tap into all aspects of that tonight. And I appreciate you for tapping in with us for sure. Did you have anything else? Did you have anything else, guys? Because I love when you said about the sacred adornments too. That whole Oshun thing. There's lessons to be learned from that, and we it goes over our heads because we just look thinking it's yellow or thinking it's pretty. We missed everything, all the details. You know what I'm saying? They got people out here rocking beads or plastic beads. No, go get your sacred adornments back. You know what I'm saying? Go get your gold and silver back. We not slaves no more. You can have nice things. So yes, ma'am. Did you have anything else, guys?
I just want to say yes to that. Yes, yes, yes. That's another form of value, another form of worth. You know, like Taurus energy is worth and value. It's also the land. It's the crystals. You know, and that bring us that energy to continue to remind us of our worth and our value. Um, I don't know if I have anything else right now. Um, mm-hmm.
Most important thing, what's your cash app? How can we support you? Because I know you got to get on your run in a minute. What's the cash app? How can we support your music?
Okay, so my music is everywhere except for some places like IG. I have a song called Black Vanguard, and they won't let that play. They won't let that play, but you know, like on YouTube, Spotify, all those places, you could
When you say
find
they don't
me.
let it play, what's stopping them from playing it?
Oh, they took it down.
Send it to me. That's gonna be one of my new intros.
Okay, for sure. I
That's one thing
appreciate
about
that.
not being monetized. I do what I want to do over here.
I
Send it to me.
appreciate that. Look at that love, that bless, that favor.
I'll show
I
you.
love it.
You
Thank
said
you.
Ogun energy. My job is to knock shit down. That's it. And what's the cash app, guys?
$ Oshun Femi. No H. Oshun Femi. And let me see. I got a couple things coming up, but you can follow me on social media. So Oshun Femi, Wambi and Jerry. And then keep up with me there. Um, yeah, always talking about the cards. Music is on the way. It's so interesting y'all mentioned gold ratio because that is the title of my next album. But you know, yeah, it's flowing. It's flowing. But yes. So I give so much thanks for being invited here by you two beautiful souls. Thank you. Much love, much favor, much bliss, much abundance and prosperity, longevity to you both, to us all. Thank you so much.
When you want to come back and do a sound, we're gonna want to do a whole sound show with you.
I would love that. I
I
would
see.
love that. Yeah, we got to get into that Black Vanguard.
Okay.
That's the one.
I say. Thank you, guys. I know you got to run. I appreciate you. Thank your family and everything that you do. Appreciate you, guys. I say. Atari, this is what you asked for. You
Listen,
wanted the
we
one
ain't
on
even
one.
gotten to what I asked for, okay? But we on the way there, okay? But I wanted to further go into what she was saying about Dolly, because I have to talk about Dolly because Dolly was important to me. Because if y'all realize, Dolly was from Tennessee. Guess where else Tennessee is? In Memphis. I mean, Memphis is in Tennessee. So her energy is anchored in throughout, you know, the Tennessee Memphis energy, right? And she did, like, she held it down for Whitney Houston, in the community. Yeah, she's done a lot for our community out there. It's crazy. So, but what I receive from Sister Dolly is that she transitioned during this critical time period because she said her mission was already complete, right? She did all that she can do. And I do feel that from the energy that I'm receiving is that she's going to come back because she's woke, right? She completed her mission. Is she going to come back? I don't know, you know, how she's going to come back. But honestly, my white grandma came back black. So I'm optimistic. So
I don't know.
however
I'm
she
be
comes
honest.
back.
I turn myself off to their work, to their news and stuff like that. I don't really be paying attention. When you connect certain things, like I said, y'all be into worlds that we might not be, you know what I'm saying, too much. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna refresh it
No, you good,
because I can't hear you.
Go ahead. Yeah, no disrespect. I don't be into them people news like that, so I don't be too much caring about what they got going on. But I do care what's going on in the universe and how it can benefit us. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Where my dog's at, man?
Y'all hear me?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, so Dolly got that Memphis energy. So she's going to come back. However, you know, she's supposed to come back. But whatever, I'm trying to tell you, these babies right now are giving us the business. These babies are giving us, they're going to be we have to make sure this shit is correct for these children, because when we get old, they got to we got to clear the air for the children, just like exactly how she said. Our children are what's most important right now. Us paving the way, because I'm tired of this shit. I'm supposed to real shit. I'm tired of living like this.
So wait, look, they better get some of you on here because we better burn the bit down. So let's get some of your videos tonight.
All right.
Which one you want to do first?
You could just go however you want. I'm gonna just tap in.
Let's see where we at.
They just played DMX, Chief Zolo, Anubis. Guess what song they played next? Oh wait, on home to me, Charlene. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This shit price. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Nigga, this shit price. Oh no. Hold on. Oh. This shit price. Look at my life. Been through it all. Got bullet wounds twice.
I waited almost 10 years for you to come. I waited. And y'all thought I was funky or YG is so stupid. I knew Blood knew me before. I waited, and you came in, homie, and you did your shit. I had the cheat code, right? I had Dr. Dre, I had Eminem, no, I had the cheat code. Blood, I did, but you, hey, listen, I heard you say it. You ain't need no motherfucking stamp. You did your shit, nigga. So let me give you your motherfucking red roses, white, silly. Now you.
And this is what our old world looked like. This is what Riverside looked like. Hence why in Disney World, or Disneyland, in California Adventure, before they took it out, it's called Golden Dreams. Golden Dreams, type it up. It's called Golden Dreams Disneyland, and it showed you in the movie with Whoopi Goldberg that it starts, hi, I'm Queen Khalifa, and this is my place. I'm the spirit of California, and welcome to my land. Many people come from all over the world to experience the beauty and spirit of California. It has a statue of Queen Khalifa. If you go to California Disney right now, you'll still see the dome structure there. They replaced it with Little Mermaid. And so, there you go, right there. And so, even in Disneyland, California Disney, they had a movie that you can still watch online telling you that Queen Khalifa ruled California. So it's telling you that us as Murs and Moors ruled California up until the flood, up until the massacres, where they came and murdered us, raped our women, dammed our rivers, cut down our trees, burnt our tree houses, and sacrificed us.
Look at the structure where they were showing the Golden Dreams, like the movie. Like, come on, man, look at the outside of it.
See if you can find the inside statue. Type in Whoopi Goldberg with the Golden Dream, so they could see. There it is. So she starts talking. It was I had a season pass. I was in the music industry, so in my 20s, I'm performing at the Disneyland House of Blues. Go to my YouTube, check it out. So I would shroom. I would eat my magic mushroom, and I would go trip out at Disneyland, and I would watch this every day because Disneyland is only like 30 minutes or less away. In your face, who we are as a people. And once again, the symbology that we were showing earlier inside of the Riverside Courthouse, she's holding. And it's in the sky, which I say is a mothership. So once enough of us understand that we are not alone in the universe, and that our ancestors and you in your past life created spaceships, created science, created technology, you'll understand why they have to distract us so we don't achieve total recall. Hence, go watch the original Total Recall. Watch.
Total Recall, like that. Get that shit down for us.
Bro, I can't even hear you. I'm trying to tell you.
You can't hear me?
Hold on, I'm gonna have to refresh it again. My energy pulls it in.
Total Recall, I like that. They said Total Recall when you come out of your amnesia. We're not here to teach you nothing. We're here to remind you who you are. Reintroduce you to your higher self. Coco Universe. I told you last show, I believe, that we were going to give you a gift the next time you popped up. I'm waiting for the brother to pop in because he sent us a bunch of foreign currency. So this one right here, hit my email up, and we're going to ship this to you. You can hear me now, Goddess? Bet. You heard the video, right?
Yeah.
Set some shit on fire.
Well, y'all, we opened up. I don't know if y'all remember, but me and Orisha did a show on 7/23, and it was the day of pyramid energy, and that's what I talked about. And that night, that's when YG and the Game had their concert and their verses. And I'm just saying, we doing this shit in alignment. Okay? It's in alignment. And that was anchoring the brotherly love energy in the City of Angels. Okay? That was the opening of the Lion of Judah, the Lion, the Leo, the SEKHMET month. That's my month. My month is from 7/23 to 8/22. That's the fire month. I mean, Bobby talked about it. It's the month of high sexual energy. This is the month where we out popping our shit. This is the month where we partying. This is the month where it's hot outside and we trying to party all day. So we opened the month with YG and the Game in LA. And then we closed it. We didn't get to the video, but we closed it. And Rod talks about this. The Bloods are in LA. The Crips are up north. The blue is up north. The red is down south. We had Mount Westmore, which, if you don't know, That's E40, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40. And E40, Ice Cube, Too Short, and Snoop Dogg.
Hey, just gonna say something. I'm sorry to say it again. Please elaborate on who E40, what it is.
E40 is Big Chief. He talks about like listen, y'all. Y'all don't fuck with motherfuckers out west for real. I'm trying to tell you right now. Everybody in California will say this shit. Motherfuckers don't really fuck with us. Okay? And E40 is the Big Chief. He talk in the song. He talks about. He'll tell you. He says it. We're tribal. He says in a whole lot of his songs that we're tribal. And so the Blue House performed in San Jose on 8/21, which is a reflection again of the Big Tahuti 8-2 energy of Dr. York, because this is the energy that we're anchoring. And San Jose is a reflection of San Jose in Del Cabo and San Jose in Costa Rica. So it's that earth energy. So they held it down up there. I'm talking about the concerts is in alignment. My brothers is woke. I listen. Y'all may not can see it yet, but my brothers are fucking woke. They just are not all the way saying it all the way yet. But there's a video that he gonna show of Fabby. Fabby is woke. JT Bigger Figure was doing work in Memphis. My brothers is doing grit work.
Let's get into it. Let's get to it. Oh, let me find a video. I'm glad you brought that up, because we always talk about prophecy this and prophecy that. And one of the prophecies says that you'll know when the end of the matrix is coming, because the knowledge, the sun will rise in the west and set in the east. The sun only represents, the fire only represents light. The light only represents knowledge. The knowledge will come from the west and land in the east. We teaching people over here in Africa. We teaching people over here in all these other places now. They watching Rod Hayes. They watching Sister Mary Moss. They watching us. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, once you see now in reverse, they try to reverse engineer that and got everybody over there in China crip walking now. They got people in Australia doing. They put the dumb stuff on the media and put it out there and got people mimicking the dumb stuff. Now imagine when everybody get on high frequency and vibration. When y'all realize that y'all stomping that ground for a reason, and y'all really mound builders. When Queen Khalifa tag team up with the council of the Quetzalcoatls, you know what I'm saying, and the Olmec tribes, you know what I'm saying. So when we link up, we taking everything back. That's, you know what I'm saying. We got big magic, that dragon magic and that griffin magic. But shit, let's step into it though. Let me see. I'm waiting for my boy Rick Rock to come in, because he donated a lot to the tribe. I wanted him to come in before we gave his stuff out, man, because shit, he donated a whole lot to the tribe. We're gonna pick out a couple people tonight. I gotta make sure I got that video for you, because some of them videos got mixed up. Let's see. Do we ought to do this one? We did that one. There you go. This nigga had to be on LA time.
Yeah. What's going on, family?
Pop in. I'm looking for some of these videos. Y'all send me so many videos to chop up with you.
Oh yeah.
You actually popped in at a good time, because we were just.
I said, how you doing, Queen?
I'm blessed. Thank you for coming on. I'm excited because I was like, Orisha, where Rick Rock at? And he was like, I was like, how long you been doing him? He was like, a couple of weeks. I was like, oh, nigga, we on.
Yeah. I'm on LA time.
I was like, that's when you know it's soul family, because it's automatic recognition.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on LA time, moving fast out here. Fast lane.
I had to put in the Aries RAM real quick.
Oh, yeah, Aries.
In the subliminal.
Fire.
Boom. Let's get it, man. Yo, first off, bro, tell the people, man, I was just saying, you donated a whole bunch of stuff to the tribe. You donated a whole bunch of stuff to different chiefs and whatnot around the land. Explain this, because I'm about to start dropping them off to people that's been supporting for a minute. Explain what you donated to the tribe and what you over there doing on the land.
Okay, yeah, so I donated some foreign currency, some dong, and some Venezuela And where I found out about those was watching Dr. Kia Pruitt, OrishaStone, Young Elder, and Chief Mac. So as soon as I heard about that, I ordered some right away. So I can just put my hands in on everything when it comes to that. But on the other way, on the other side, like with the tribe, what I want to bring to the family is, just I see how it's all a unity with everyone, together. And we gotta stick together, us as our indigenous people, like for real, because man, we usually go shop somewhere, expensive, whatever. I ain't gonna, I try to wear the same, t-shirt, whatever, but getting that stuff off, we need to circulate our money in between us, indigenous, is what I'm saying. So I sent Risha some stuff, for some, to give to the women as appreciation, because I'm doing a lot of stuff out here, boots to the ground. I have a group called Indigenous Roots Empowerment. And what I do is I go around to, people in tough times like the homelessness in downtown LA and, around here, because they got people that live on the land, indigenous, that be building tree houses. They be building all types of houses like that. And then they be putting them on the news like, yeah, because they're trying to remove all the homeless people before the Olympics, because the Olympics is going to be out here in 2028, out here in Los Angeles. So what I want to do is put my boots on the ground more, and I'm going to be going to reach out to, the homelessness, and get a game plan going with them, financially, mentally, and, talk to them, on very encouraging, conversation, and, wake them, make sure they know who we are. Like, you already living off the land. Like, I be seeing people collect cans on bikes and stuff like that, and, doing what they got to do. Like sometimes you see indigenous, they ask you, hey, you think you buy me a hotel? Like they don't got no shame in their game out here. And then, if you got a good heart, you gonna do it, and that's me. So like, I always been helping people like forever. So I'm gonna come with a game plan with them, get them the materials they need. Like, some of them be needing shoes because they be having no shoes on out here in downtown LA on Skid Road. Because if you come out here Skid Road where the Olympics gonna be, they start cleaning it up. Where they be under the freeway pass, they built it up so they can't be under there no more. Like last year when there was fires, they was burning up, tents was catching on fire, like all like homeless encampments just catching on fire in the middle of the night, and them dying inside their where they reside, and then that's just like the stuff we see on the movies. They got it, they feel like they're just a waste of tax dollars just sitting there, so they try to burn them up out of there. Just do, you go to downtown, you see them running around on fentanyl, running around on PCP, running around on like real possessed zombies out here. And, and if you sit there and talk to them, like, a lot of people are, got a certain way of looking at them. But me, I already worked around stuff like that. So, that's why I'm going to be doing like, outreach, I do that also. My family, we have on-time meals. That's an outreach. And that's with the women. And then they just fed some watermelon to the indigenous at the park the other day, it's 110 out here. So, it's 93 right now and it's 5:57. So, I'm just, and then when I'm putting together like a food service also my family members, because we all in this together, and what the proceeds, what I'm blessed with and all that, I want to reinvest back into the tribe, because that's all I do is just base my stuff around especially what's that truth, what's in my heart. Like I'm happy. I'm like, I ran into you guys. My older brother, he has some stuff to do, so he's not on right now. But yeah, I always been knowing I was Indian. My family, my grandmother is Cherokee Indian, and my grandfather, they're Blackfoot Indian, and they're Texas. We got some land and oil wells out there. So I'm all the way tapped in, and I was speaking with Hawkeye. He gonna get some shirts, and then I'm gonna be putting some shirts together with some indigenous logos. It's gonna say Indigenous Roots Empowerment, and I'm gonna have the homeless. They're only in the tough times for right now. Let's say that, but I'm gonna be giving them some shirts, and then and I'm gonna be having little empowerment speeches on the back, and they're gonna be circulating around LA, Long Beach, around, and it's gonna say "Make America More Again." It's gonna say something. I'm gonna just say we've been here, like types of just speeches, and then I'm gonna put them on. Like when I do my outreach, I'm gonna give them clothes, shoes, dress them up, and then I wanna get them transportation too. So I'm gonna be linking up with people out here that got e-bike companies and see if they be able to donate, because I'm doing everything out of my pocket. So, that's just me. I everything I do is from my heart. So whatever, God always gives it back to me. I never look, I measure my blessings by how much I give, not by how I receive. So, that's how I operate. But I want to get them with some e-bikes out here, eventually, because they be out here on the little bikes they're walking. I'm gonna get them. They on e-bikes. So I'm gonna get them on the e-bikes so they can hustle faster, getting their cans. They getting cans off the floor. They already picking up recycling off the planet. If they don't do it, the government gonna do it, and it's going to the government pocket, which is reversing everything anyway. We in debt. It might as well go to our peoples. You know what I'm saying? And then what I want to start with my program is this. What I want to do. I want to give them like a little piggy bank or something. This is just something I thought I'd give them a piggy bank. Let them save up. They gonna have my information every week. Beat up. They gonna bust it. I'm gonna match whatever they got. So I'm gonna start some stuff. I'm gonna match.
Put them to work. Like make them clean up the community and shit. That's what I do. Make them clean up community. I get a couple dollars or shit like that. Go cut some grass or shit. Give them a job. That's how you feed the community. Also, think a little bit bigger. We'd be like, boom, stop supporting these restaurants. We got to be dead serious about stopping supporting restaurants. You see what Texas Roadhouse out here talking about us. Like, we gonna ignore that. Texas Roadhouse. You see what they out here talking about. You think they the only ones? You think, look, not only are they saying what they will do to you, the fact that they already told you what they are doing to you, the poisons they put in the food, regardless of what the service doing to it, the poisons they put into it. They said they look up the 99 worst restaurants you can eat at, and it's the top chains on every corner right now in all our neighborhoods. So just like you're saying, they pushing that them drugs in our communities, and they got everybody looking like zombies and crazy. We got to address that elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? The same way they pushing the drugs, the same way they're pushing that bad food, driving everybody crazy. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no water. Hey, let's but I want to address something real quick. Can
I address what he said though?
Yes, ma'am.
So the 2030 Universal Cali-Khalifa Universal Blueprint Plan is so we actually going to do is there's going to be a band of celebrities that come through, because I'm putting these motherfucking celebrities to work. Okay, you ain't finna be out here and not putting it into the motherfucking community. Y'all got me fucked up. But this is just, and I'm going to show you a quick example, because we talked about the sister cities, and E40 just collabed with Juvenile. So that's showing in the video, and the song is called "Some Ain't Right." Okay, because we know what the fuck is going on. So the blueprint plan for the unhoused is there's going to be 2 programs they're going to go through. So one of the programs is that I'm going to be working on. I actually have to do it and establish it here in Stockton. And this one is going to be government funded, because it's for veterans, for us to get veterans off the street, because there's not enough housing and they need special care. Honestly, all the care is the same. I'm telling you, I have a master's in social work from University of Southern California, y'all. I'm actually really smart. Okay. I know how the brain and the neurons and the trauma and the root chakra and the energy flows and the endocannabinoid system. I already started writing books on it. So there's gonna be holistic, we're gonna be converting these old buildings into holistic transitional homes, or maybe not even transitional, just holistic homes for the unhoused. And there's technology that is the frequency technology that we're going to be putting in them. And people will just naturally fucking wake up. They'll naturally heal with the frequency technology because it's this giant chi coils that harness the energy of the universe in the soil and the earth. And it's pushing this frequency. I'm talking about these, they're big, right? They're really big. They're like probably 2 feet by 2 feet. And it's sending pulsating out. So you put those in the buildings, people's energy is going to start to just clean itself. And then like what Orisha said, putting them to work. We have to put them to work on the land. And luckily for us, we got a whole lot of land in California. So with them doing the earth work, they're going to be in the earth energy. So that's also going to help their chakras clean up. So I got the plan, y'all. 2030, Ashe.
Let me address him because I gotta address the warriors on the land. The queens is doing, the matriarch doing what they supposed to do. But there's a lot of shit we not addressing with these brothers and whatnot, or what we call brothers of the same struggle, right? So you know what I'm saying? We fire, we gotta feel a little burn a little bit.
Niggas, I'm banging on everything. Only people I'm not banging on is white boys and Mexicans. You feel me? They not my.
We appreciate it.
You know?
Thank you very much.
It's regular that a nigga go, I'ma bang on everything black that I see.
Now, I got a couple more videos, but that's one little, we got to rip the Band-Aid off, right? Ain't no way y'all got people out here acting like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know the real scoop, and I'll say something on it, but I want somebody from the land to speak on it, because with people like that, that's cancer. Everybody in that room, how did y'all take time to put in work on each other, but you got four informants in that room. Yeah, in that interview, it was 4 informants. You know that, right?
Yeah. I went on that X, and then I was looking at the comments and stuff, and I was like, people was going at it back to back on that. I was like, oh wow.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Dude's an agent. He's not even an indigenous American. He's from Honduras. He's from Belize. That dude that was in that video, he's from Belize. So they used him and to infiltrate in the Crip game and start wars between everybody, saying, "Oh, this I'm banging." Think about it. Who says that for real? I'm gonna bang on everybody black. He's actually an agent. You already know. Big, I mean, what's his name? What's the dude's name? Whatever his name is, you already know he a snake. You know what I'm saying? The worst kind, slug. You know what I'm saying? And then the white boy, y'all let this white boy and y'all go in there and snitch yourselves every day. But this dude, y'all just go in there. Let me tell you my life story. This is why I was 9 years old. Y'all tell him everything. I'm talking about. Listen, y'all made the slave catcher job way too easy.
Man, bro, I know what you're talking about, bro. Like, I know some people that got on no jumper and stuff like that, and all that stuff. But yeah, it's people that rap and stuff. But that stuff, bro, like, that stuff get deep, bro, out here, bro, because, it's a lot of gang politics, like, Parus, neighborhoods.
It can't be that deep that you took it to a white man and said on the white man channel and let him play you out all your information.
I'm gonna explain.
It can't be that deep. If y'all went to the white man and said the white man table and told him all his business and told him everything.
You know what they're doing, bro. I heard, this is what I heard allegedly, but yeah, he be paying people a bag like 10,000, like stuff like that. So people that don't got nothing, don't got no ambition, and they caught up in all that, man. They just be going on there for the clout and YouTube.
It's two timelines going on. It's two timelines. Y'all gotta see it for what everybody has to see this shit for what it is. Everybody that's in the hood that is going to be elevating is doing elevating shit. The fake ones, the 3D, the real 3D ones, because there's some that are there's a lot of us that are in the hood that are in, I'm gonna just talk about the dimensions that are in like the low end of the 4D. Some of them are still in the 3D, but a lot of them are not entities. But there are entities that are put in. That type of shit is entity type shit. So you're gonna see the people who are actually trying to do good and have a pure heart, the real people, the real us, our heart chakras are actually pure God's fucking children. There's us, and then you have the ones who are doing this shit to us. That's the 3D timeline. That's the 3D technocratic timeline that BDL keep fucking pushing.
Yeah, that's one thing.
That's
Like,
not our timeline.
yeah,
That
like,
shit is gonna go away. And the motherfuckers that's in California that's doing low vibrational shit are going to get put out of California, or I'm telling you right now, they motherfucking transitioning out of this motherfucking realm because I'm sending their asses through the motherfucking underworld. They got their souls have to go because we have a mission. We have timelines to hit. We have critical times that we have to hit. And I'm sorry, but our people are not woke enough. This is why we have to fucking start leading this shit. We
man,
gotta
that's
just start
what's up.
doing shit. Spirit was like,
Yeah.
just go out to the parties. While I'm at the parties, all I'm doing is sending out activations because these motherfuckers is gonna wake up. I'm trying to tell you, California is going to be so fucking woke. It's y'all gonna look at us like, what the fuck? Because we just gonna start doing this shit because we're pulling all the energy. I'm pulling all the energy in. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna be good. Okay, I'm pulling all the energy in from the pyramids all throughout here.
And then, like I said, I was just addressing the warrior about it because I have to address the men about it. You know what I'm saying? The matriarch doing what they doing. The chiefs got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? About addressing stupidity, ignorant outbursts, things, silence and secrecy. You know what I'm saying? We got to start back working our codes and not allowing imposters like him. What they say about an imposter? What you supposed to do to an imposter? He's an imposter. They are imposters. They're making y'all look bad.
Yeah, man.
People around the world looking at y'all like y'all the most ignorant. Listen, these people are saying this and they putting a frequency out there. Meanwhile, y'all are on the ley line of one of the highest frequencies. I remember I used to tap into D-Roke. It used to be D-Roke and there's a couple other West Coast rappers I used to be tapped into. I think D-Roke he got way too, you know what I'm saying? After too many shrooms, you start getting out there a little bit. You know D-Roke?
Oh, no, I don't think so, man.
No, man, we just got to step our shit up as far as what you doing and putting a frequency out there that we elevate, we can grow, we shed. We're not going to stay the same. We go back to the 60s and the 50s and the 80s. We got our own businesses. We talking about corporations. We ain't talking about having to deal with nobody. You talking about dealing in our own circle. We already know what to do. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's all, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put that light out there. I ain't trying to put the negative aspect, but we got to address that elephant in the room. We got to get rid of these cancers in our community.
Yeah, so what I think is, a lot of people is scared to get jobs, because okay, the government, we what they did to us, and all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of the youth are just, indigenous out here, they don't want to get no jobs because they blinded by the illusion of, all this music that's going on. You play the radio out here, all you gonna hear every second is the same crazy music going on in your head. And then before you know it, you just thinking it. When you go to it's like when you drive to a certain area, like Young Elder was saying, you go to a certain area, then a certain song come on. I swear you start getting into Compton because I be in South Central Compton. I be all around Los Angeles because it's the area. I'm from Pasadena, California, but I reside all through here from Riverside and all that. But yeah, that's all you hear is YG and rappers that passed away. So the hurts with the songs that they play on the radio, the hurts that it sounds out be either low vibrational, low, like the 808, so it already hits your heart chakra. I feel like, when certain, like a Nipsey Hussle, might come on or something when I'm driving on the freeway and then it come on. And then now I'm like, cause I seen Nipsey Hussle before. My family, talk to Nipsey Hussle, I go to, Marathon Burger, it's real good, all that stuff. So, when stuff like that hit home, when the music come on, you feel it. And then, it might be a sorrow song. Now you feeling sad, but you was on your way to somewhere, a happy place, right? You got to switch your frequencies up. You got to turn that mess off. That's what you got to do.
Look, my bad, because I always listen to it. I'm from the South, but I listen to it because that was a motivation song for me. I listen to Nipsey when I'm making money. I'm listening to Nipsey. What Nipsey say? Every show I go get a new chain or some shit like, look, I'm locked in.
I listen to Nipsey all day. I was just making that as an
No,
example.
I'm with you. I'm with you because you there. You there, so you gonna feel it different.
Oh yeah, because I don't lost people looking like I was on the freeway. Nipsey got he got killed. I believe it was either 2 days after my birthday or 2 days before my birthday. My birthday, March 28th. I think it was March 29th he got killed. I believe. I was on the freeway and then it was flowing and then traffic just hit in LA. As soon as he got killed, traffic just stopped and then phones started going off crazy. You know, I got family members from 60s, rolling 60s. They calling around the city going crazy. They looking for the dude who did his shitty cuz they running around the city looking for him as soon as it happened. Helicopters out. That was a time where it was like on the radio, they was like, hey, everyone, you want to go in the house right now. It was like when Young Dolph got killed, like it was like it was all over the internet, like, hey, we want to go in the house because of what happened. And then, after that, it wasn't good.
That just show you how much power y'all really got, bro. That y'all created your own culture to the point where they talk about y'all in the White House. They bumping y'all in the White House. They bumping you in China. You got bumpers in the White House trying to do crip walk. That just show you how much influence. Now imagine when y'all step it up and elevate y'all minds to, you can still do whatever you're doing, but just on a higher frequency type shit, on some real chief shit, on some real we taking back the land shit, and you know who your enemy is. We've been training all this time against each other, and now we know who to focus our attention to now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of rappers that's uniting, like Bloods and Crips. They're united, make songs. Snoop Dogg, The Game. I seen y'all playing the verses on there, man. That was a good verses. Because The Game went to my high school when I was in 9th grade. He came to John Muir High School in Pasadena, and look at Tupac took a girl to prom, and I think 80, like right before he passed away, he took a girl to the prom to the high school I went to, but. He came and he talked to all the he talked to all the gang members, because when I was younger, when I was a knucklehead, you know what I'm saying, when I was like 12 years old, I didn't have pops around, so I indulged into a way, and then but he came and spoke to all the people in the classroom, and then he was just telling us about the gang violence and stuff. This when the game first came out, when the documentary dropped. 2006, because I was in 9th grade. But yeah, so he signed all our magazines and stuff, and a lot of people he talked to took it a certain way to the heart, and some of them is in jail to this day. Some of the people I knew, they was because the power he held when he came as a Paru, and us being Pasadena, different lanes, we 14, 15, and Pasadena's all blood, City of Roses. So, we grew up amongst that already. So, it was a thing, and they always bring a lot of famous people out there, in Pasadena. Cat Williams came, he was giving out $100 bills in middle school to everyone. Latrell Sprewell, he had to do, like volunteer service after he choked the coach out back in the day. Yeah, that's how I met him. Yeah, he slam dunk over me when I was in elementary.
Hey, let me play one more video real quick. And going back to what you said earlier, I like what you said about the frequency. A lot of people don't understand, because when I be traveling, I go back to Mississippi sometimes and I realize they 10 years behind in their frequency. When you travel around, you start listening to different music and you start paying attention, like, wait, why y'all still listening to Cash Money 99, you know what I'm saying, 2000? Why are we still listening to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they understand what kind of frequency they keeping people in. We still listen to C Murder and damn BG. I still think I'm Bossellini. Wait a minute, why I'm still listening to Bossellini? It's 2026.
Man.
Turn that shit off and play some jazz. Try it. I'm telling you, this shit's, hey, fuck up their frequency. You gonna throw a whole monkey wrench in the matrix. Throw the monkey in the matrix and turn on some Jazz Inc. I'm telling you, you gonna fuck that up. Hey, let me play this video real quick. We gotta put some burn to it real quick. No.
Cali blacks are some of the worst blacks in the entire union, specifically California blacks who gangbang. We are in the year 2026 and you niggas are still color banging. You're banging based upon sports apparel. You check normal, everyday citizens who don't bang. just to feel some type of power, because we know that most of y'all don't own no homes out there. Just a bunch of niggas standing outside the 7-Eleven bothering motherfuckers for 12 hours a fucking day because you don't have shit. You get bullied by Mexicans, Samoans, etc. The only people that you got smoke for is other niggas. And before y'all start with y'all whataboutism, yes, there's a lot of degenerate gangbanging activity in other cities, but y'all take it to a whole different level because y'all gangbang over the most frivolous and trivial shit. What type of sports team hat you wearing? What type of sports jersey you got on? And what pisses me off is y'all be trying to glorify that shit at every turn, y'all Cali blacks. And then when people call it out for how fucking stupid it is, y'all try to backtrack and say, oh yeah, most people ain't gotta worry about that, blah, 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 blah. But then there's multiple people on this app from Cali who be dropping videos saying, if you go to this neighborhood, you better not be wearing this, you better not be wearing this. There's no other place in the country that you gotta worry about that shit. Not in New York, not in Atlanta, Georgia, not anywhere in Alabama, North Carolina, fucking Texas, nigga. And they got Crip sets down there, they got blood sets down there. Then y'all another city who be doing that check-in shit. Do y'all make Freddie Freeman check in, nigga? Do y'all make Taylor Swift check in? Do y'all make Shohei Ohtani check in? Then y'all cucked out like a motherfucker. Y'all be gorilla pimping out teenage girls, 15, 16 years old, pimping out your own baby mamas. Then you be talking like that's some fly ass shit. And yes, gang banging is everywhere, but there is no state, there is no city like LA County or LA that gang bangs and set trips over the most trivial shit like y'all niggas do.
He brought a real important point up. I got to address the elephant in the room. The important thing is, I live in the South. All Mexicans don't play with us like the way they Mexicans play with y'all down there. We say we Chiefs. All Mexicans are very respectful down here. We make sure that everybody's. I got 25 of them live right next door. Swear to God, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in this motherfucker. Y'all got these Mexicans feeling mighty. They're only 5 foot nothing. How do they got y'all in check? Why is it so they got y'all in the box to hurt each other, but y'all so scared to turn the guns on everybody else? You know what I'm saying? We've been trained to go against each other. Y'all been trained since, like you said, 9 years old to go against each other. We've been trained in the most brutal ways to hurt each other and go against each other. Are you scared to go against the white man? Are you scared to go against this Mexican? Are you scared to go against the real enemies? Let's have a conversation. We just said how powerful you are, but you're only powerful when it comes to stepping on your own people. So that means you pretty much are part of the overmind. Shit, you want to address it?
Yeah. So what I think about that is like,
go
okay.
into it after you because I got a whole lot of shit to say about that.
Okay. Yeah. So what I got to say about that is, okay, this is like, you know, the gang culture where it came from, you know. So if you want to keep it, okay, if you want to go back to the 80s when it all started, you know, it was different codes, guidelines. It wasn't until how it was today, watered down and all that stuff. So, you know, he does have points where it is people out here doing some dumbass shit, young niggas doing some dumbass shit, smash a great. It is a lot of foolishness going on, you know. Man, I feel like it's everywhere, you know. They doing that shit in every state. But they ain't saying that, and it's like if they doing it, it's what they trying to imitate it from where all comes from out here. So in every state, you can go on TikTok somewhere and somebody is gonna be doing some dumb shit and all that. Okay, the root can come from Los Angeles. That's where it's all come from. But but everybody not like that though, because that's just like saying like, you know, shit. Everybody motherfucking is racist. Everybody not racist. You know what I'm saying,
bro? You know my stance on that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all, but fuck everybody. If they ain't us, fuck them. They just came out with a whole, they say 8,000 people or something in an email saying that they spitting y'all food, and we started trying to go to their restaurants. I don't understand that they beg. We had a whole restaurants, and we went to these people restaurants to beg for these people to play in our food, and they've been playing with our food ever since, to the point they're feeding you crazy shit, and we still begging to be in these people restaurants. We making these people rich. If we just say fuck everybody restaurants and just eat black-owned restaurant, or even go better. If we're not eating at a black-owned restaurant, even better than that, cook at home. We will fuck up their system and make that shit law. I'm talking about if you want to look, what you cooking over there, Atari? Shit, let me get a plate. How much for a plate? Listen, when we start getting back to that right there, we're gonna fuck up their whole system. When we go back to dealing with each other, we're gonna fuck up the whole system. When we start standing guard and that same fear that we put into our people, now all the women that are getting abducted out there, imagine them same niggas that's on the corner, instead of terrorizing the fuck out of the motherfucker, they're security for the neighborhood. They're security for the kids and women, and them kids and women don't gotta worry about getting kidnapped. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, but okay, like on that verses, if you go on the verses with YG in the game, when you go to the interview after, when they was doing the interview, YG was speaking on, okay, how all the, you know, people from down south and Midwest and all that, you know, they come out here, they move out here, they want to talk mess and all that, you know, no offense, you know, but, you know, want to talk mess, but move out here, you know, date our women, you know, try to make our money, set up shop, and that's for any race. Set up shop, reap our benefits that we got in California, which is rich. You can get rich you can get rich overnight if you meet the right person. But you know, all I'm saying is like, you know, that's a big thing too. So me growing up, I meet people come from out, they move out here and they be like, yeah, I'm from Alabama, yeah, I'm from Chicago. All they do is just join a group of LA dudes and then start acting like us, they'll join the gang and they'll be with all our girls and then they'll call them by a state. Oh, that's Chicago. Oh, that's Alabama. You know, so that's how it go out here. You know, it's a lot of people from all everywhere out here. Everybody related.
Right.
We got people.
I be hating that shit. Cause I was in Mississippi and there was so many Crips everywhere I go. It's Crips. I was like, how y'all claiming? Y'all never even been to these people's street. Why y'all claiming these people paying? You know what I'm saying? But that just show how influential. That goes back to my point, how powerful y'all are. Y'all have your own culture that everybody try to copy your culture and copy the way you walk. That walk is a separate indigenous walk for each one of them tribes. Y'all are that. I'm telling y'all to tap into it, because once you tap into yourselves and realize who y'all are on the land and tap into protecting the Khalifas on the land. Oh, we talking about a whole new ball game. Now y'all become the Khalifa Griffins. Y'all niggas become Griffins over that bitch. And y'all start protecting the land and help build the land like you already doing. I played the good, I played the bad, but we gonna play the good too. Because you also investing in other things. Let me show what you tapping into. And this ain't attacking on you at all. You can't speak on the sins of 1,000 men. That's not our job. Our job is just to put the frequency out there for the people that's going to hear it and maybe change you know what I'm saying, perspective on life type shit. Boom. I want you to break down this real quick.
So, is my client getting life or not?
Sir, let's go.
Happening to the foods in America.
Look, I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Don't eat no watermelon from Walmart.
Because people have been exposing what they believe are fake fruits.
I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
And even magnetic meat being sold in supermarkets.
The magnet that I got from here. It's the Great Value Chicken.
From silicon blueberries.
Oh, stretch it if it really is rubber. Stretchy. I'm like pulling with all of my might. Squishy.
Rubbery avocados.
They are selling fake avocados in Texas.
I know they lying. They got they outrageous now. They going too outrageous now. But they stretching it to make you start paying attention to this shit. Now, aren't you invested in trying to grow some crops out there where you at?
Yeah, so my mother, she got 1.3 acres in Riverside, so I'm gonna start an area. It's already an area for growing. I'm gonna plant some plants, some all type of vegetables, and then with indigenous roots empowerment, you know, I'm from Altadena, and they just burned our whole city down. Like as you know, we heard, man, it's my auntie. She said she seen drones flying around at nighttime. You know, when it happened. You know, because. Man, it's right down the street from NASA JPL. So it's like when they did burn everything down, like, you know, NASA had light. NASA and JPL everything was lit up. They shooting stuff into Mars and all types of stuff, you know, from out here. So it's like, you know, back to that, as we rebuild, because my family members, we lost 4 homes out there because we own houses since like 1950, since indigenous was able to even move in Altadena. A lot of people didn't have gardens. My grandmother had one, so you know I got a landscaping service also called First Foot Forward Services, And I go to the indigenous and where they're just starting to do building because they got to do all the electricity underground now after the fire because the Edison, their towers have burned down on the mountain, so they got to be underground, and they got all those toxins in the dirt and in the air and stuff. So every house that I come across, I'm gonna offer off a garden service, create a garden, or if you got a garden, I'll bring some vegetables, to plant. That's what I want to embed as every house should have a garden in Altadena. And then, man, I'm gonna be doing a lot of I'm gonna have everything on camera and all that stuff on my channel, Rick Rock the Native. So it's gonna be a lot of empowerment going on, a lot of outreach going on. I'm gonna be going to, me and Orisha, we got our thing going on. I'm by the Jury District in downtown LA where they got a lot of nice stuff for some nice, prices and stuff. So, like I said, everything I make and all that stuff, I'm gonna be putting some stuff, together to send to Orisha, for our tribe, our tribe online, Dr. Kid Pruitt, Atari, April, June, everyone, just spread the inventory, and the blessings so it can, come across, everywhere, spread these energies.
I'm glad you reminded me. I just picked another one. Goddess or God Golden Sunkiss 5099. I love growing food. You just won. What you just won, big dog?
Man, 1,000 dong.
Hold up. 1,000 dong.
I think that's a Vietnamese dong.
Y'all gonna have to Goddess Mood ain't here with us tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so email me and y'all gonna pay shipping. I'm not paying nobody shipping. Bro, sent y'all a gift. Y'all pay shipping. I'll send it to you.
Hey, and it's gonna be more stuff. More stuff. I'm gonna be sending over some, some jewelry. Risha, I need that piece, man. I don't even know the name of the piece you made, but you said like 5 people wanted it. I was like, man, I'm the 6th one, man. Like,
but dog, once I post it early in the rising, when I post it, you got a little while before that thing be gone. But if you want something, I can always customize something for you too. Right now, I'm working with the metals. I'm working with that Tuareg metal, the Tuareg crosses and stuff. It was a woman hit me up from the Ethiopian church, and it was kind of amazing. And she was like, just the knowledge she had about the Ethiopian Bob and everything else was just so dope. And I'm just learning, like you learn from everybody, man. You be surprised. So and I showed her a piece, and it was the perfect piece for her because it was on the Ethiopian cross. Tuareg.
That was nice.
It was weird how it fit everything she was already looking for. So, but Atari, I already know you wanted to tear us down. We had a little, man-to-man thing. Let us get out your way. Go and set some fire, guys.
No, it's all good. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go into this is gonna go into everything involving what he just said. Okay, so this was the conjure that was done on the Mexicans. Okay, because the Mexicans are us, but they don't realize that we are their ancestors, right? How they got the Mexicans was that whoever fucking started the fucking trend to name their son Jesus got them fucked up. Because Jesus is not Yeshua's name. So y'all automatically, because the name holds spiritual energy, it's a spirit body. Your name holds energy. So if you got the name of a false prophet, you carry the energy of a false prophet. So that's how they got us in the agriculture out here, right? You see, there's more Mexicans with stores. There's more Mexicans with agriculture. There's more Mexicans they're honestly on some real shit. A lot of Mexicans have businesses out here.
And they might be dressed like us with lowriders and all that.
Right.
Too.
So that's how the Mexicans got that energy, because that spirit body name, that's a whole lot of Jesuses out here. Okay? It's a whole lot of Jesuses out here. And that feeds into the agriculture, right? So we gonna win this rest. So honestly, big shout out to Neb Tatarka. That's how you say it, right? Neb Tatarka. Neb, I just call him Neb. Brother Neb. Okay. So Neb is an anchorer and Melanated Immortals. Neb and Melanated Immortals did an anchoring on Wednesday, which was yesterday, of the Olmec energy. Yesterday was the 26th. Big SEKHMET is number 26 of the Neteru. So, and we're about to be in Kin 260. So it's all in. So while Neb was doing the meditation, I'm sending the energy throughout the whole earth. On some real shit, y'all, YG gonna wake up for real. Because I'll be running energy through YG all the time.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I've always loved YG. And YG is doing his mission. But he was the one who I was concentrating on yesterday. And so, because we need to anchor our Olmec energy, especially out here, because that's the frequency that they are connected to, right? They're connected to the Olmec frequency, which is naturally, that's our frequency because we were the G's at the time when they were doing, you know? So I be sending the energy to the Mexicans, y'all.
Yeah, that's why I
you
make
have
that
to hold the higher energy because when this thing turn over, I need them to wake up, number one, because those are the ones who are doing the most work on the land and with the food. And our food needs to be more high vibrational, right?
Yeah.
Our food, we gonna take this agriculture, when these motherfuckers who own this land, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I know a few of the motherfuckers who own the lower angelic motherfuckers who own the land, the agriculture out here. Okay, we know a lot of the people, the billionaires that own the land out here, they gonna go away. They're not gonna be here. So we're gonna take this shit back over. The agriculture is going to be restored, but the people who are touching the food also need to be high vibrational. I say?
Yes, I say.
Okay? It's just not working on the land. It's the making sure that people have the right spiritual energy and they're channeling the correct energy. So they're gonna be earth shamans that are coming to here because we're going to be continue anchoring this higher vibrational energy in the land, because not only is it just about the land, it's about the land and the people. And the thing is with California, y'all, I begin energy. So one of my like spirit guides is Sister Corazon. And she is one of the past female presidents of the Philippines. And she paved the way. So I have spirit guides from other matriarchs all around the earth that come to me to help me, because we know that California is the most multicultural state. Okay, so a lot of it is when the lower angelic fall away, and that's 60% of the population gone, the people with pure hearts, the original beings, right? Because we're actually like regular people, like we're like, because the other ones ain't regular. They're not real. The motherfuckers who ain't real, when they go away, we literally have to start using the energy in the land and of our ancestors and those spirit guides, because this is another thing that I'm gonna go into really, really quick, is that we got to start arguing over we're not from Africa and we're not from we're not from Africa yes, we were here. Yes, but that doesn't negate that we weren't from Africa. It doesn't negate that we weren't from Australia. It doesn't negate the whole motherfucking thing was one motherfucking land. It was one piece of land. So we were all over. We were literally all over. I know there are other L's that I'm connected to that are all apart. Like listen, I have an Aboriginal Elohim that I'm connected to in Australia right now, 2 of them. And we are all over because it was one landmass. Yes, we were here in America, but we were also in Africa too. That's why it's an intersecting energies. We carry both of the energies, and we can't sit up here and act like we didn't have fucking soul incarnations all over. We can't, like, everybody is so built and stuck on the Turtle Island energy, but that's also blocking you because you have other soul lineages from all over. So, and don't block out your energy from Africa, because I use that energy. Those ancestors come to me. I use my motherfucking Olokun energy. I know what energy I am when they looked at me from over there. So it's too much. We got to focus on the higher timeline. If you focus on your L energy and accept that you are all and you're from everywhere, all of your souls are going to come to you. Motherfuckers is blocking their blessing arguing over this shit.
I see what you said. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on YouTube about the Pan-African stuff, and it's a lot of stuff going on with that. It's on the algorithm. Like, I'll be on YouTube and it just pop on, like, people be going at it. Whack 100 just had but I hear what you said. We all are from, it all was one, like when Pangea, so we all are from the land all at once. Damn, I can't hear you. Yeah.
My bad. I was saying my bad. It's a couple people. I don't want to get too far off. Pick somebody out the crowd. That you want to send one of these foreign currencies to. Atari, pick somebody out the crowd that you want to send one of these foreign currencies to. My next person, and please, man, email me. I can't be responsible to figure out. Email me so I can send it to you, and you're gonna pay your own shipping. And I'll ship it out to you as soon as possible. That's if you want the brother this week. The brother is donated foreign currency. He gave a bunch of foreign currency to the tribe, and look, we're gonna do it right here in front of everybody. I ain't keeping this brother stuff. I wanted that. This is some free foreign currency that this brother right here donated to the tribe and just wanted out of goodness of his heart. So email me and I'll send it to you. I know Sean Bay. I hope I'm saying your name right. Goddess, email me and we'll send you one as well. How many we got? So we just did 3, right?
You already did Coco, huh?
Yeah, I gave Coco one. So now we got. I think I gave 3 away so far. Who you got? We got 5 more.
What if I like let me see.
Go do the money spread.
Hey, I'm gonna raise you because you're such a real motherfucker. I'm gonna raise you. I'm gonna have to go back to it.
Oh, I gotta give me some gold back still.
She gonna get right. What's her name right here? Golden Sun Kiss 5099.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, I want to tell you. Is this a sister? I think it's a sister. And she said that I have a whole lot of healing to do, but no money to do anything. And you know what you need to do is you got to do your cleansings. You got to do your cleansings. If you got to be in the shower for an hour, be in the shower for an hour. And imagine the water cleansing your soul and your chakras and healing your cells, right? Because that's your abundance, right? Your abundance is coming in from the water, right? The water is cleansing you so you can see your higher vision. And with that vision, and send the golden energy, right? Have the golden energy flow through your body, because what y'all, we think that this shit is in our mind, but this shit is really multidimensional. Okay? You're seeing and you're doing this in your imagination, but what you're actually doing is you're projecting that energy, and you're calling that energy in from the water, that golden energy, to cleanse you. And this is the perfect time because it's the eclipse. Okay? It's the eclipse, and just release whatever it is and ask your higher self, ask your Elohim self, okay, to show you what the fuck you came to earth for, and ask for it. You got to ask for it. When I said, before I even got to the higher vision, I said I want to be. I said I want to be. I said I want to be. I want to be able to lead by example. And I said I am source, right? I'm a conduit. I just know I wanted to get to the fucking money on some real shit, y'all. On some real shit, I said I just want to have money because I want to be able to do the things I want to do. I want to be travel. I want to travel. Like, just let me be the example because I want this motherfucking bread. Okay,
Yeah, I want the
I want the
bag.
money.
Yes.
So I said I'm a conduit, and when I learned who I was like, oh shit. They was like, yeah, you asked for it, now you got it. And I'm on some real shit, y'all. I be going through it sometimes because I get a little scared because I know how big this is gonna get. I know what my role is. I know I have to lead us through this until we get out of here to Orion in 2043. And like I just learned 2 days ago, I got the energy because I'm gonna have to be one of the leaders for Haiti because that's my lineage. And I was like, but I already got this. And they were like, don't trip, it's okay. And I'm like, I have to receive it because somebody has to fucking do it. So it wouldn't be me if I didn't fucking do it. So it's gonna be a little scary. And believe me, I'm at my 0 point. I just filed for fucking unemployment because this the fallen angelic will get you every single way you can because they know what we came here to do. They gonna try to get you every way. The motherfuckers got my money. The motherfuckers got my man tied up in some shit, on some real shit, because they already know who I am and they know who my divine union is and they know what our motherfucking mission is. On some real shit, they gonna try you.
Yeah,
But
they
guess
is.
what? You
Hey,
gotta
real
keep
quick,
fucking pushing because we them L's.
fair use, email me.
L's to the sky.
Fair use, email me. I said Sean Bay already. Oh, by default, you already know what time it is. Aries Sun 325. You already know what time it is. We gotta show Aries love. Love. Email me. I'm gonna put the email up. Email me. Boom. Who else? Hawkeye qualified. You know I can't give you nothing, Hawkeye. They gonna think I'm doing favoritism. Let's see. I know we're working on 2 hours, being here for a minute. This is what exchange amongst ourselves looks in action. Oh man, appreciate it, God. Hey man, the link is in there if you want to pop on. Pop on. I know you in Texas. That's still considered like the West Coast. I just sent my email. Yes, ma'am. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. It's probably gonna be tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. Bro, let's see. I'm trying to get to all these comments. A lot of people showing Atari and Rick Rock love, and we're gonna show y'all love back. And this is just beginning. We're doing a whole lot coming up. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody say they want to find their divine union. We about to start a dating show soon. I think next week sometime. We about to start our own dating show. Everybody ain't qualified. Fair use. I think I did tell you. Email me, right? SEKHMET. No. Come on now. Can't be disrespectful. All hell SEKHMET. We talking about the fire deities. All respect to the fire deity. SEKHMET Fire Guy 999. Please email me. You know what? I'll take that one back. You don't get this one, Miss SEKHMET. I'm gonna give you All hell SEKHMET. Yo, did y'all hear something about horses dying? Somebody killing a bunch of horses?
Oh yeah. Somebody I know be posting on the internet. So they've been capturing all the wild horses out here, like the helicopters in the desert, and then they ship them to Canada, like across the country, and then they grind them up for meat. That's what they rounding up all the wild horses out here. So it's wild.
If a nigga gonna fight for something, right? Bro, do you know what evil shit these bitches man, hold up, bro. This should be making me so bugged out, right? You know how evil these people are to dolphins? This man put a whole documentary out about how he was raping dolphins and doing all the different evil things. Listen, man, these people y'all don't fuck the racism part. I don't want everybody culture. I don't want to listen. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to listen. If you think that's what it is, you go over there. But that's just evil. I don't want nothing to do with it. Now y'all don't think that's suspicious? We talk about all this esoteric part, right? Y'all just said that they just killed all these damn horses in the year of the fire horse. Y'all don't think that's weird and suspicious?
Oh yeah.
And that's what we need to be starting to pay attention to. If we say we're indigenous, we need to start fighting back to a lot of this evil ass, sick ass shit they got going on. These motherfuckers fucking up dolphins.
Yeah,
That's
they're real
crazy.
sick in the mind. They just like how it's like this is why it's the upside down. This is why upside down because their minds are perverted and they have no fucking respect for. They have no respect for life. Which we know because we all been killed before a whole bunch of times. Okay. They've been killing us and killing us and killing us, nigga. I'm just saying, like, they have no fucking respect for life. So that's why when it comes time, and I be seeing these motherfuckers, I be sending their asses to the underworld. I don't give a fuck. Recycle their ass.
And Tori, you know, like in California, okay, for instance, you know how when indigenous person get killed by police or like, you know, and then it just starts surfacing all over the news, and then like George Floyd, when that happened, it went crazy out here in Los Angeles. They shut down everything out here. Basically, they looted the whole entire jury district. It's crazy because when on the news you see it really wasn't indigenous like us when they was doing the looting. It was Antifa, it was people of all other origins. And they was, you know, you go there, it's just a stack of cylinders, stack of bricks sitting there. How's it a stack of bricks sitting on the side of the Staples Center where the Lakers, home of the Lakers? You see a stack of cinder blocks. Yep, man, Kobe, rest in peace, Kobe, man, boy. But man, so, you know, it's a lot of big influence. As soon as anything happened, you know, it's like it summons up something out here in Los Angeles. It can go on any state. It could be any state. Los Angeles reacts in a way like a heart, like the heart of Los Angeles. People start protesting. You go to City Hall in downtown Los Angeles. I was driving by after getting some jewelry from silver, and I seen a swarm of Hispanics with the little horns talk about ICE, you know, because if you have your like Hispanics can't work out here. If you got your green card, you can't even work out here because I work with a Hispanic, and he told me that you got to have more than a green card. He said you got to have your NACA, whatever that. It's like, I guess it's something more than a you know, than a green card. But he said the reason why you see all these young Hispanics coming in working because they are born here. So you don't see no older Paisas or all them older people.
It don't matter no more, Chief. Listen, you said you've been tapping in with Dr. Kill Pruitt, right?
Yeah, it don't matter.
That shit don't matter no more. That birthright citizenship, not to cut your wisdom, that birthright citizenship is out of there. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, grandparents that are from Mexico. I work with people from Mexico. His name is Coyote. I swear. I was working, I was like, what's your name? I see your name Coyote. I'm like, how's your name Coyote? I'm like, man, they don't gave him that name and let him work up in here. And he can't even speak English. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of that stuff, but they do work hard. That's one thing. Hispanics, they're going to work hard. And they're going to try to outwork a lot of people. And when I go to all my jobs, when I work, because, you know, Orisha, like I said, like, you know, I'm self-employed and I do go get jobs, you know, and I use it as a tool so I can add on to what I do for my community, for my children, you know, what I build, because I'm a builder, you know what I'm saying? We mountain builders, so that's all I do is build, you know, and I build it with fire too. So that's what I do. So yeah, so man, it's just like a lot, like, you know, you can get a job. That's one thing. And when you go, you're gonna be the only black person. Every job I go to, you're the only indigenous. We'll say that. We'll say indigenous because we'll say that. You know, you're gonna be 1 out of 50 people there, and all the managers are Hispanic. And then you can do one thing, you do one thing wrong or anything, are they training you the wrong way? One time I worked at this job the Hispanic dude gonna train me the wrong way. And now I'm working, and then the other Hispanic guy, like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, I'm doing my job. He like, you not doing it right. I'm like, well, he trained me that. He was like, okay, here, let me show you how to do it the right way.
I ain't telling people to get a job for no future shit. Get a job. Like, the job needs to be a side hustle to invest into your business.
Yes, self-employed.
Because listen, we already talked about this. You get 90 days. I mean, listen, listen. I'm ready to look. I told everybody in my job, I step every month in. I don't give no fuck about no job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I go exempt.
I'm here for a short time. Give me the money so I can reinvest and flip this shit. That's it. Like no play. Listen, I'm still the same person, but at the same time, the same place, you got to stand on your morals until you got your own shit.
Man,
you know
for real.
Hey, Empress Nanuya. I'm not sure if I pronounced that wrong, but just heads up. Please email me, and you got one. I don't know if I called you out and got a SEKHMET. We were saying you got your black girl. I had to look out on you because you always on. You always supporting it and popping up in the comments.
I got a question for you, Goddess. Did you hear about the Shasta people, like the Shasta tribe, like getting like a land grant back, getting like some acres back, their basins back, like over 2,000 acres?
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, so I've been doing like research, and so recently Government Newsom, he gave the Shasta tribe and some other tribes.
Oh yeah, I heard about some other tribes, but I didn't hear about Mount Shasta.
Yeah, well, it's the basins around the mountain. They didn't their sacred grounds and stuff because I was reading. They said they had formed a dam there, basically that flooded their sacred grounds. So once they was putting some things together with nonprofits, private funds, loans, and all that type of things to receive their land. So, that's what they did, I guess, to receive their land. And then I heard they have they have a festival coming up in LA. And then, it's it's called indigenous. I don't know, like, it's no offense to people out there, but it's called Queer. It's called Queer LGBT Festival, like parade going on in downtown LA this year. I can't hear you.
Okay. I was gonna let you finish, and then I'll let you.
Yeah. So I was just on the internet, just looking up festivals, and I seen that, and I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm just saying, I have nothing against sexually, people are sexually confused or whatever at that point, but I just feel like, why, when you guys give us our recognition, we got to get the recognition with a rainbow.
So I will say, yeah. So we know that there's a distortion with the rainbow, because the rainbow isn't originally like just a reflection of light, right? Like so there are tribes that are getting the land back in California.
Like Taliban?
It is, and so I sent Orisha one video, but I don't think the clip wasn't in it. So like the city of I'm gonna mess it up. One of the cities in the Bay Area, along with other cities throughout California, are starting to are proposing, and they're winning. The government is going to give out reparations. Now, how the angelic realm sees this is that there's levels to this shit, right? So even though that's not anywhere due diligence, it's a way to acknowledge, right? Because we have to acknowledge that, yes, the land was taken. Now they get, 1 to 2, 4, 5 million, however, which is what they're going to distribute. But that's honestly, we know that that's not a lot of money, right? So it's going to be like a little bit of checks distributed, but it's a level to show the due diligence of California's government acknowledging that the land was taken. So it's, we have
Do you
to
think
take
that's
it
kind
as
of a trick? You think it's a trick that if they take it, they kind of like, because you know how they say like I'll give you some money, and that's that's saying we paying for whatever. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
no, because you know why? We only have 3 years left of this shit. By the time the money, they get the, moving things through the government takes a long time. So they got, okay, yeah, we got $4 million funded for this. By the time they got to go through all the steps to get cleared and show they were approved and all this other stuff, it's still going to be maybe another 1 to 2 years down the line. By the year 3 comes 2029, guess what? The solar flash comes and knock the rest of these motherfuckers out who ain't supposed to be here. So, and that's another thing why I think, I don't think that people realize, on some real shit. And I know that California is going to be one of the way showers for other states, because as the matriarch who is going to be running the land, you have to know these critical things. You have to know, I have to know what's going on in the water. I have an assemblywoman who is she's basically getting money from the government and using it towards these ecological and environment issues. I have to go out on the water. My dad has a boat. I got to go out on the water, and I got to motherfucking bless the land. I got to raise the energy of the vibration. Then we got these motherfucking golden mussels. The ironic name that they're called, and we're in the golden time, that they're called the golden mussel. These mussels came from China on a shipping boat. And what these golden mussels doing is that they're actually taking over our waterways. And so they had to get $6 million in funding because it's attacking our waterways. So I know I have a person already on my team who knows how to control the dams. He work in the water. So when I know when the water need to be turned on, nigga, I know. I got my plugs with the electricity. When the electricity to get turned on, we gonna be okay.
Hey, I know who to call.
The natural resources, you gotta know who your natural resource plugs are as the matriarch. When you running these big ass operations.
That'd be dope.
We gotta turn this motherfucker back on.
She just put y'all on game. Go there and put the application. If you conscious, if you talking about a job, go to them places like that and go get a job. Especially a black woman, they don't realize the black woman that got turned on. They didn't damn came now. So imagine y'all get jobs at these damn places, at these utility places, and become y'all know they got to pass everything over to the matriarch. 6 months in, y'all the manager of these places. Now
exactly. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
This guy's right here.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't want to mess up your name, but 6949. Please email me so I can see one of these foreign currencies. I want to get this out before we get out of here. Let me see. Oh, my dog. Hold up. My dog.
What's up? My bro. Listen, y'all need to follow. It's Natharu, baby. You need to follow Natharu, baby. He is our Netaru cosmic historian on Instagram. Follow bro. He be on Orisha show on Sundays with Ned.
Most definitely. Shit, he just got him a go back. Y'all paying y'all shipping, man. Please do not be cussing me out. You paying shipping and you'll give me time to hold it off. Please don't do that. If we're giving you something, don't do me, please. They said they did make it rain once in Cali. That's look, tap into that. Use that power and fuck them the white folks. Flood their ass out. Fair use. I'm not sure. Did we get fair use one already? Probably so. Yeah, man. What you got coming up next, Rick Rock? Hey, man. Look, some of the comments said, be careful with that shit down in the downtown district. They said a lot of that shit be fake.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of places like you got to know your stuff. Like if you knowledgeable of your your natural resources and stuff, you gonna know. Like, you know, you go down there with your gold tester, you go down there with your own stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they will steal from you. These is foreigners. Of course they gonna steal from you because they already got a price tag on it that's already marked to the ceiling. And then
Outrageous.
that price don't count. They be like, oh no, that don't worry about that. You know, so you gotta be smart because you can go anywhere and get something sold to and get stolen from. That's anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely, I like what you said. Do the research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start studying the metals, taking it serious. We talking about elements and everything else. We gotta tap into it.
Yeah, especially when you invest in something, you wanna do your research, your homework. You don't want to just be throwing your money out there.
Most definitely got to do your research. These people playing. We need tangibles. Somebody said, look, I don't know where it's at right now. We said tangibles, man. Elder Mama Tinka, please email me just because I love your name and you pop up a lot. That's all the foreign currency. Now we got 2 more gold backs, but I'm gonna get one to my dog. Since you showing love to the tribe, we gotta show love back. Here's 1 gold back for you to get you started in your starter pack. And let me see. I gotta find me hold on. Let me see. I gotta find somebody real sexy in the tribe. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta find somebody cute. Where they at? Who you thinking? Who you thinking? Rick Rock? I'm trying to find.
I can't see the comments. I would have to go on YouTube on
Hold
my
on.
other phone.
I think I'm about to come up on it right about now. Hold up. Damn, you pop up any other damn time? Because I think I gave something to everybody else but this person right here. Hold on. Where the hell shit? There she go.
But yeah, soon I'm gonna be looking into some land, buy some land also too. I'm gonna be looking to buy some land in Texas, in Atlanta, because my family got land in Atlanta. We looking to actually acquire over 20 acres in Atlanta. So we got houses out here in California. We got a nonprofit women's group home for children. My older cousin. So we doing a lot of foot to the ground out here, and what I got going.
Start some well springs because we got to generate. We got to always generate income. We can do a lot, but if we're not generating income, then we gonna fall on our face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it done. So we got to have a wellspring. If you got the power to do those, then have the power to like back up like Melanated Morse with their well springs, or a lot like April Gary. She got a storefront. So we be backing all these different companies up and generating it up. So it's not just focused on just that aspect. You're growing. You're gonna have your hand on a whole lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? What's this lady, Miss Atari Elohim Bocat Walmart? I like her comment. Her right there. She gets to go back. Please email me, guys.
I think I watched her YouTube channel for some reason. I think
on Instagram. You got to tap in with her on Instagram or something like that. Yeah, I seen her around before. She bubbling.
Before we go, I want to address one thing, y'all, because because you said something about somebody from Belize, and I actually have, but we'll cover next time. So, the plan for the Caribbean we gonna cover the Caribbean real quick, okay? My bad, because the ancestors be coming through and they be making me laugh. So the Marleys are basically going to be one of the ones that takes over Jamaica, because you got to remember, everybody got these false prophets and governments, right? Rihanna is going to be for Barbados, right? Because she's the one that's going to take over. She's the matriarch. Shine in Belize, my nigga Shine going to come back. Well, he already in the government out there. Yeah, he is. And then I'm gonna be in Haiti because I have to go, because I gotta remember, even though I have the lineage, I can't access it for real yet, but I have to go and open up that timeline for me of when I was there in the Haitian Revolution. So I have a responsibility to Haiti, and it's crazy because I already know a sister out there who's opening up a community center. I found her on another brother's live, And I was like, because my community, I have another community center that's going to be in Jamaica. So the community centers, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, but we have to stick together. We have to stick together, and we have to fluctuate our money through each other. I try hard to avoid big box stores. Like my mom works at Walmart, and honestly, I'm personally siphoning the Walton's energy. Like I'm collecting billionaires.
That you just said your mom works at Walmart, but you just said boycott Walmart.
Yeah, no, for real, because we siphoning their energy. These billionaires, y'all don't gotta realize you gotta siphon their energy because they run this shit on our land.
You're right.
I'm gonna get this shit shut down. The fuck? They're so low vibrational. Everybody that goes in there and shops, I'm not say everybody, but you know. But
well, I'll say this, the biggest thing we got to do is create our own.
You have to go to hey, hold on real quick. Because you was talking about restaurants. Yeah, the chains of the restaurants, I feel you, right? Y'all, we got to start choosing. Don't be going to no Chili's. I tried not to go to no Applebee's and all of that. That shit got to go. But let me tell you what is going to be going on. California does have a farm to fork restaurant. Now, I know it costs a little money, but guess what? You need it for your health, okay? And we need to investing in these more organic. We gotta spend our money on the organic, y'all. You have to spend the money on organic. It's even though we know it's a little tainted. If you need to get it from the organic. If not, and then you need to go to the farmers markets, because our farmers markets. I'm trying to tell you, I went to the farmers market. I said I spent $40. I said, damn, I got me a whole bag of groceries. I got my eggs. You really save money because them grocery stores really be motherfucking taxing. Spend the money at the farmers market, y'all. And also too, in Sacramento, if you're looking for a spot to, my sis just opened up her healing spot. She do the yoni steams. She got the whole womb shit clearing up.
Plug in. How we can contact with her?
Huh?
What's the name and how we can contact with her?
Honey Pot.
Check.
I think it's called Honey Pot or Honey Throne. Honey Pot or Honey Throne. Sis, my bad. But you know, I was there for your opening. Follow me on Instagram at Atari_Elohim, and her grand opening is on there. Okay? Because you know, we have to do the womanly things. Okay? We have to do the womanly things because in order to fully activate into your L energy, you got to clear that root chakra energy out. That root chakra will have you fucked up. It's too much sexual trauma. It's all everybody. I don't even want to get into it because I'm about to go into some matriarch stuff. But for real though, you got to clear out all these motherfuckers you didn't fuck before, and you got to get that energy up out of you, because in order for you to activate your Earth Star chakra and your Soul Star chakra, these basically regular 7 chakras outside in the inside of your body got to be cleared the fuck up. I'm trying to tell you, that's the only way you can get to your etherian energy. You have to clear that shit out.
I say.
Love you guys.
Man, appreciation, guys.
I do, because I'm ready to see us all fucking win. I'm tired of seeing us fucking broke. Okay? I'm trying to we all supposed to be driving Range Rovers and Lamborghinis and shit, okay?
Man, we about to get into all sorts of different businesses. Y'all got clothes over there. Bro, about to start shooting, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into the clothing business, shipping clothes over here. We about to get into we're doing everything. We taking over.
We got to keep the shit within each other.
I ain't complaining about shit. If I see something and I want to change it, look, we gonna invest in your gonna invest in your schools, we gonna invest in your well springs, we gonna invest. Look, if you got something going on, hit us up. We gonna sign you. So with that, we gonna get out of here, man. And we're gonna put your head. We're gonna play a different frequency on.
Appreciate y'all.
Man, we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
When I get to LA, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tap in with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. We for sure gotta link up. And then like I said, I'm gonna be doing boots to the ground, so we can do some work together. We can do some work.
Rick.
You said what?
I might pop up out there.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
They've been trying to come to Oakland for the longest, but I just don't know nobody. I ain't know nobody out there like that. But shit, they've been trying to get me.
Family live in Oakland. My dad and my dad's side of the family, my dad live in Vallejo Hills, my grandpa, everybody live out there.
They were like the people in Oakland were like my products and stuff.
Yeah, no, we'll
my
definitely have
dad
to
know
plan
E40.
something for 2027 for sure.
My dad knows E40 and Too Short. Like my dad used to do filming, so Too Short, he interviewed him. If you go on my YouTube channel, Rick Rock the Native, you go scroll down. It's some interviews my dad did called Hip Hop 2000, and it was based on basically people back in 2000 before everything
I'll
went
see you.
digital.
I'm gonna have to get with you offline, but yeah, we got some connects.
Yeah, but before everything went digital, my dad interviewed Too Short and everybody, and was like, so when they got computers out, what y'all gonna do when everybody doing MP3 and not selling records? So he was ahead of his time. A lot of people thought it wasn't gonna be to what it is today. So Los Angeles, it's a lot of stuff going on out here, so a lot of vibrations. So that's why, since the Olympics is coming out here in 2028, it's going to be a lot of foreigners out here. It's going to be people all over the country, all over the world in Los Angeles. That's why they're trying to clean it up, because it's going to be kings and queens driving around through downtown Los Angeles, and they don't want to see no homeless people on the street. So they got this big old homeless fund that they're supposed to be housing the homeless, but they're still floating around everywhere, and that fund is like disappearing. They're not using that fund for what it is, I feel like. So I'm gonna, be I'm gonna be going to the Skid Row, because I don't fit the homeless by the thousands, by myself, me and my crew. So, I know a lot of people, I'm gonna be waking them up, telling them, how we been here. They're already living off the land. So, now you gotta just, mentally, you go get right, and get some, they don't need a lot. That's one thing about them. I speak to them. They don't need $1 million. They don't want $1 million. They don't want a Mercedes Benz and all that stuff. They just want enough to feel okay. You can give them a tent, a blow-up bed, and a generator. They gonna have a fridge out there. They're gonna be barbecuing, and then they gonna be happy playing cards. They look like they're happier than everybody else, But what I'm saying is, we want to convert that energy, because the government trying to get rid of them, and them is our peoples. So we want to, empower them, to be better and just know what's ahead of us. If they don't know, we gonna let them know, and it's gonna put everything in the line, and so I'm telling you, I'm gonna have them running around with them shirts. It's gonna be saying all types of stuff. So the police gonna be, they pull them over, they gonna be reading the back of their shirt saying, "We've been here," all types of stuff. I'm gonna have it everywhere. I'm gonna make like 1,000 of them, and they're gonna be everywhere, circling around everywhere for the Olympics. Everywhere you look, it's gonna say something about, the truth about us.
That's hard as fuck, bro. That's hard ass shit, bro. Like dead ass.
Yeah, man. It's a wave. It's a movement, and it's just like Nipsey Hussle. It's a marathon, and it continues. And that's what I run off. Our Aries energy, we fire. So that's all I do is keep my wheels going, till they fall off. I'm like an 18-wheeler or a train. I'm like a Mack truck,
Man, keep doing the work, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You get your rewards in it hereafter through the work, especially on nights like this. We putting out the frequency and shit. I already know Atari about to get out there. We about to go play with this full moon a little bit. Also, look, put your intentions out there and what you're trying to do. That's what you just did. That's what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to put the action to it, especially on a night like this. So, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and putting on for the tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can go on Instagram and go on IRE. We been here, and then go on my Instagram and see that too for the organization. It's IRE. We been here.
I fuck with it.
New timelines, y'all. We anchoring into new timelines. Okay. We anchoring in some new time. We on some new shit. These motherfuckers got us like that. They got us like that. We about to take this shit over.
Get ready for that road. When you get ready for that road, we gotta get jazzy.